Love lives here.
All right. So today we are talking about intention and attention. So why don't we say our focus statement with all of the I's today? One being intention. What else are we going to say it with? Integrity, inspiration, insight. Insight. Anything else? Infinity. All right. Importance. Okay. All right. So all of the I's. Okay? Here we go. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. Yes, absolutely. So that is our focus statement here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. That is what we are working toward. That is our intention. That is what we are putting out there. That is what we are setting. And this year, we are working with the theme to support that intention, to support that focus. We're working with the theme of live your best life, which is another way of saying our focus statement, but a much shorter way of saying it, isn't it? Live your best life. Emboldening people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. If you're living your highest potential, what's happening? You're living your best life, aren't you? Yes. So this season, we are working with the theme of thriving. That is the theme for the season that we are in, this fall season for us here. So, beloveds, we're going to go back to basics a little bit with today's topic about intention and attention. And what is your intention? What's your intention? Ready for a little bit of basics? Yes? We like basics, don't we? Yeah, it's always good to remember the basics. Remember that foundation. All right, we're going to approach it from a slightly different angle, though. How's that? All right, bring it on. So, energy and information are all that is. Would you agree? Basically, energy at the quantum level, at the quantum field level, at the quantum level, itchy nose, at the quantum level, energy and information are all that there is. There's nothing else other than energy and information, right? So energy and information are the basis of all of nature, are the basis of all of creation, are the basis of all manifestation. Okay? We're going okay so far. All right. So the quantum field could also be called pure consciousness or pure potentiality, infinite possibilities, the waters of consciousness that Ed spoke about in his invocation, right? Pure consciousness is also spirit. Pure consciousness is God. Pure consciousness is the universe. Whatever name you choose to use, it doesn't matter. Again, you could call it Ralph if you wanted to. It really doesn't matter, right? It's pure consciousness. Whatever you relate to, however you relate to that infinite pure consciousness is what it is. Okay? It's all that there is. And so at the subatomic level, at the quantum field level, it is information and it is energy, right? So far, so good. All right, cool. We as human beings then are information and energy showing up in this form. So the way that the energy shows up and the way that information is compiled through consciousness, through intention, through consciousness, takes the shape of our bodies, takes the shape of our world, takes the shape of our mental faculties, etc. So we, as human beings, being part of the whole, or a divine emanation, impartation, and manifestation of the one whole, of the entirety of energy and information, we are inseparable from each other. We are inseparable from all of life. We are inseparable from all of creation. Correct? Yes. So we as human beings, though, we have this fabulous nervous system, don't we? We have this fabulous nervous system of which the brain is part, right? And our nervous system is so advanced, so intelligent, so incredible that we as human beings have the capacity with our nervous system to subjectively experience this field, this infinite field of potentiality, this quantum field, this infinite possibility, this infinite pure consciousness. Subjectively, we experience it through our thoughts, through our feelings, through our emotions, through our desires, through our instincts, through our memories. That is experiencing it subjectively, right? And then we have the opportunity with our nervous system formulating in this way, we have the opportunity then to experience the physical world of form, or the physical form. So we are experiencing this field of potentiality, of pure potentiality, objectively. We're experiencing it as an object. We are experiencing it as and through our physical bodies. And so then we experience this field of possibility and potentiality through our bodies. What we're experiencing then is the world. The form. So we experience, our nervous systems not only are aware of these experiences or these possibilities of subjective and objective experiences, but our nervous systems are so advanced and so amazingly powerful that we can consciously use our mind, use our brain, use that nervous system to do what? To change the information and to adapt to the energy that we ourselves are, that we ourselves are participating in. So we have the ability, my beloveds, to use our conscious mind, to use our consciousness, to then change our thinking, change our beliefs, change our feelings, change our emotions, and in so doing, we are physically changing our physical bodies, and our physical bodies and our thoughts and emotions are then changing our experiences in the world and our experience of the world. We have this wonderful capacity to do this. Because what we're doing is we are looking and we are taking that infinite potentiality and we use our intention to consciously intend something, consciously intend, like Ed was saying, consciously intending love. And when we consciously intend love or consciously intend anything, right, then the intention itself has everything within it to already organize and make it happen. Just like when you have the seed, right? When you have a seed, in the seed, everything that is necessary for that seed to grow into an oak tree, or that seed, a different seed to grow into an orange tree, or another seed to grow into a rose bush, right? That seed, each of those seeds within the seed has that infinite intelligence, has that infinite organizing power already inherent within it to produce, to grow, to make manifest itself, right? Delicious, isn't it? So that is the intention is already present. And so then when we pay attention to the intention, then the attention energizes it and amps it up. It's like a jump start. It's like fertilizer, right? But good fertilizer, right? It's like fertilizer. It fertilizes the intention, just like fertilizer fertilizes the soil and fertilizes the seed and provides water. So if we bring our attention to the intention has the power to transform. That's what intention does. Intention transform, attention energizes. So when we bring these two things together, well, by having our intention and we plant our intention into the fertile ground of infinite possibility, into the fertile ground of the quantum field, into the fertile ground of infinite potentiality, into the law, if you will, or the subjective part of spirit, the middle part of the V there, into the middle, when we plant it there, and then we pay attention to it, not digging it up, not checking on it, going, hey, how you doing, right? We aren't going to go dig up a seed, no. But what are we going to do? We're going to attend it. We're going to pay attention to it. We're going to tend to it. And so by doing that, we are making sure that it's getting enough sunlight. We're making sure that it's getting enough water. We're making sure that we are weeding the area so that the plant may grow, right? So we're intending to have an orange tree with oranges bearing fruit. That's our intention. And so the intention is happening when the orange tree isn't necessarily present right this second, right? It's still a seed. So the intention might be a future piece, but the attention and focus on the intention, the attention happens here and now, right? We're tending the seed. We are tending the garden. We are tending the area around it. We are giving our loving attention to that which it is that we have intended. And in so doing, it is being nurtured, it is being grown, and we're not making it grow because we don't know how it works, right? So we just know that this works. We don't know how it is that the seed knows within itself what it needs to do to become the orange tree, right? Because the orange tree and us are made of the same basic materials. You could go to the store and buy all the basic elements, but what? Can you make a human being? Can you make an orange tree out of those rough elements? No, right? So there is that inherent intelligence within it that then brings it forward, right? So you're giving your attention to your intention. And your intention grows, your intention flourishes because your attention is where? It's in the present. So let's talk about time and space for just a minute, shall we? I love this, yeah, okay, go for it. All right. So the past, the present, and the future, the past, the present, are all conscious. Past is memories and recollections back there. Future is anticipation. It's over there. The present is awareness. Past, memories, future, anticipation. Present is awareness. So really, when you look at it, your past and your future are born in where? Your imagination. Yep, I said it. Past is in your imagination too. The present is in your imagination. So the only real moment, the only real time is this moment right now, is the absolute presence right here, right now, this very minute. This very second. 2 seconds ago, that's a recollection, that's imagination. Lunch later, that's an imagination, that's anticipation, right? Present, in the moment, here and now. That is where the field of pure potentiality is. That is where the juiciness lives. That is where the presence of spirit, the presence of universe, the presence of life, the presence of the idea is right here, right now, in the present. Making sense so far? So, while our intent then is for the future, attention is here in the present, and the future is created when? In the present moment. Yes, Bill, now. The future is created right now because there is no other time. Time, space, is a construct of consciousness, right? So if we are fully present in the moment, here and now, any action taken in the present with present moment awareness then is planted into that seed of infinite potentiality with all the organizing power in it. And guess what? The universe, spirit, Ralph, aligns with it and aligns things and events and people in the space-time continuum to bring these intentions about because you have placed your intention into that field, you have placed your attention there. And so spirit then manifests. Spirit then brings it forth. Then the plant grows, doesn't it? Form takes shape. So this is why, my beloveds, when we do what we call spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer, right? What are we doing with that? We are taking our intention and we are fully in the present. We take our attention and we plant it into the field of pure potentiality and we give it our attention in the moment. We're taking action in the moment, trusting and knowing that we don't need to dig it up, but we do need to attend to it, and then eventually the plant, the seed, the manifestation, whatever it is that we are wishing to experience comes forth, right, in form. Then we experience it in form. So this is why when we speak our spiritual mind treatment, we are planting that seed, we're planting that idea. We're doing so in the present tense, aren't we? We're never saying, I will experience peace, I will experience joy, I will experience love, I will experience a new home. We're never saying, I will, right? Because that's talking about the future, and guess what that is? That's just imagination. You're just imagining it. There's no power there, because where is the power located? In the present. So there's no power in the future, but if you want to, so the way we do it is, if I want to experience love, or I want to experience peace, or I want to experience joy, or I want to experience something, just the way Ed did in his invocation, right? He claimed it and knew it to be true in this moment. I am the peace that passes all understanding. Right where I am, joy is. Love is mine now and forevermore. Right? You hear the difference in the way we language that? Because now we are taking action, we are planting the seed, the intention, into the present moment, and then we are spending our present moment, we're taking present moment action and being attentive to it in the present moment right now. And in so doing, that is what activates and energizes that which we wish to experience. Making sense? Yes? Anybody not making sense for? Okay. Just checking. All right. So when we do that, then all those obstacles that we think are in the way, they disappear. Why do they disappear? Because we have put our intention and our attention in the present, and guess what obstacles are? The majority of obstacles, over 90% of obstacles are, guess what? They're imaginary. They're imaginary obstacles. They don't actually exist. So when you take your mind out of the past or out of the future, and then you just bring yourself here now, not worried about the outcome, knowing that, Spirit's got it, or the universe has got it, or Ralph's got it, bringing yourself right here in that present moment, right now, right? Then those seeming obstacles clear themselves out of the way. Think about it right this minute. Just focus right this minute in where you are seated right here, right now. What is imperfect about this minute? Nothing. Right this minute, this very second, you have absolutely everything you need. You have joy, you have happiness, you have peace, you have tranquility, you have infinite abundance. Everything you need is right here in this very second. The belief in lack lies in the past or in the future. It's imaginary. It's imagination. But it's not the truth with a capital T. Remember that principle is not bound by precedent. Just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it has to continue to happen today in the present, and it certainly doesn't mean it needs to happen in the future. Principle itself, the principle that we are talking about, is not bound by precedent. It's not bound by back there. It's not bound by the imagination back there. It's not bound by our imaginary limitations and obstacles that we've created for ourselves. It's not bound by that. And neither is your present, and neither is your future. So let's talk about intention for a minute, especially the intentions here for Riverside CSL. So here at Riverside CSL, one of our intentions is to thrive, yes? And it is to support each other in thriving, yes? Yeah. Another intention for our community is engagement, yes? Another intention for our community is service, being in service to one another and being in service to the larger community, is to serve. That is one of our intentions, yes? Mm-hmm. Another intention of ours is connection, isn't it? Yes, is to connect with one another on a deeper level and to connect with Spirit on a deeper level. So we are planting these intentions, and we have been planting these intentions, and we've been attending these intentions, have we not? We've been tending to them, we've been paying attention to them, right? And last week I shared with you that after our community update conversation that we had on October 22nd, that we had two lovely women join us who are doing great work in the world through education and mentorship, right? And tutoring, right? And that relationship is going great, by the way. I just want to update you on that. They have moved in. They're downstairs in the what used to be the animal chapel. They've moved in, and they've already started seeing their students and their clients, and it's very exciting. So something else since that meeting where we set the intention to really come together and take care of our community, and we set this intention of thriving and of supporting each other and of supporting our community and engaging and serving and connecting. Guess what else has happened? What? Huh? Yes, that too. But guess what else has happened? All right, there we go. Thank you. We have had 3 practitioners transfer their licenses to Riverside CSL, and 1 minister transfer their license to Riverside CSL, with a potential of a 4th practitioner transferring their license to Riverside CSL. And that all happened in the last week, right? So 2 of these beloveds are with us today. And so I want to introduce them to you right this minute. And the first beloved is Sanja Prince. Go ahead, Sanja, and please stand up. Sanja is also a ministerial intern, and so upon graduation, we will have yet another minister in our midst. So I want to congratulate and welcome Sanja. Welcome, welcome. Give her much love. You will see her face a lot. And then the other beloved who is joined us today is Caitlin Shea O'Connell. And she's also a practitioner, soon to be a practitioner emeritus. And so we are thrilled to have you here as well. Both of these beloveds sing, both of these beloveds act, both of these beloveds do lots of things. So expect to see them engaged and plugged in right away. So I want to thank both of you for being with us and for joining us. And then also joining us this week is practitioner Patty Rossbrook from Bellingham, Washington, and her wife is Reverend Zena Kacha, who has joined us from Bellingham, Washington. They are not moving. They have a beautiful home in Bellingham. They are from the San Diego area, but they have a beautiful home in Bellingham, and they are going to be participating with us online through online ministries, etc. So we're going to have lots of support. We now have an ecclesiastical team with Sanja and Zena and me. Yay! So, in addition to all of our fabulous practitioners. So it is very exciting to see how in just this short of time, right, when the intention is clear and we pay attention and we nurture that intention with attention and we nurture it and we love it up, then time? What time? No time at all. Super easy, super fast, super quick. And super supportive in advancing our overall idea, advancing our overall intentions of thriving, connecting, and engagement. And being in love with one another even more than we already are. Sound good? Yeah, absolutely. It is a good thing. So, what is your intention? That's my question for you today. We are here engaged together and thriving together. So I want to hear what your intention is for thriving. What is your intention? Just toss it out in the room. Popcorn style is great. For those of you joining us online, toss it in online. Self-care. Adventure. Inclusivity. Service. Growing in faith. Compassion. Physical well-being. Vitality. Creativity. Knowing. Wholeness. Joy. Online, personal growth. Passion. Strength. Okay? Patience. All right. So I invite our practitioners and our core council members to please stand and surround the sanctuary. And as they do, recognize that these beloveds are in service and in prayer for this community. A beautiful view. Continue my CSL spiritual classes, adventure, travel, service, energy, living in the flow. All these are coming in online. All right, so I invite us just to close our eyes for a moment if you're able. As long as you're not driving, you can go ahead and close your eyes if you feel comfortable in doing so. As we turn within and come together in consciousness, recognizing right here and right now that there is just this one power, this one presence, this one love, this one life, this one infinite, eternal energy that is moving through all as all, that is expressing itself in, through, and as all of creation, in, through, and as all of life. The universe, God, spirit, whatever we choose to call it, it just simply is the isness that is forever being the isness that is itself in the eternal now moment, right here, right now, ever present. recognizing that this is the truth, recognizing that there is only this one, I recognize that I am one with it, that right where I am, the power and the presence, the love, the peace, the joy, the harmony, the life, the abundance, the joy is right where I am because I am it. I am inseparable from it. There is only this one energy, only this one information that is forever expressing itself in, through, and as me, in, through, and as all gathered here this day. And it gathered through all life itself. And so I speak my word here and now for this beloved community that together we thrive, together we emerge, together we engage, we serve, we connect with one another and with the larger community and the world as a whole. Together we are the power and the presence of love moving forward. Together we plant our intentions, all of the intentions that have been spoken here this day by this community, both in the room and online. We plant those intentions now clearly into that field of pure potentiality, and we attend to it with our passion, we attend to it with our love, we attend to it with our care, we attend to it with our consciousness, and this energizes, this fertilizes, and this grows that which we already know to be true. And so we claim it as whole, we claim it as complete, we claim it as done, we claim it as perfect right here and right now. And we allow that perfection, we allow that pure potentiality, the wisdom of the ages that is operating in, through, and as us to guide us in our next perfect step to attend to that which we are called to attend to, that allows the intention to fulfill itself in, through, and as each one of us. And so I simply give thanks for all that is. I give thanks for this beloved community. I give thanks for its intentions, and I give thanks for its willingness to attend with love. And I simply release this now into the law, into that field of pure potentiality, knowing that it is already done, knowing that it is already so, knowing that there is that has already organized it, that has already laid it out, that has already made it so, and so it is.